And now, Carter the Great Theater. During the performance this evening, please, no photography or video recording. Tonight's featured show is about to begin. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the magic.
Performer has entertained audiences on 6 continents, from the Hollywood Magic Castle to the London Palladium, with thousands of theaters, cruises, colleges, corporate and private events in between. Please welcome back to the House of Cards, your Chief Impossibility Officer, Joe M. Turner.
All right, welcome to the House of Cards. My name is Joe Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so pleased that you're here tonight. It's going to be my pleasure to share with you over the next 25 minutes or so a number of the amazing skills and abilities that kept me from dating in high school. So this is going to be really fun for you and kind of a tragic flashback for me, but somehow we'll get through this together. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to do magic. I saw it on TV. I got a book. And the books all started the same. You need to go learn to control your hands, right? You're going to do some magic. You got to have some dexterity. So get a coin from your dad's change or your mom's purse and just put it on the back of your hand. See if you can open and close your hand without dropping the coin. And then the book said that you should put it on the first finger, try to isolate the muscles in the second finger, lift it vertical and let it flop down on the next joint. And do that with all of your fingers. And the book said that if you did this every day for 5 or 10 minutes, over time, it would get smoother and faster and faster and smoother. And the book said that if you did it long enough, people would clap. For you too. Oh, you got it. I'm really glad you like it. 24 minutes to go. Now, my friends were like you. They're like, well, that's okay. It's obviously you've got some dexterity in your fingers, but it's not really magic, is it? Magic is when something disappears from one place and reappears somewhere else. I'll do that again for the girl who liked it. One goes there and it comes out the other side. My friends were like you, most of they're like, it's a little trite, maybe, but clearly you're using sleight of hand. You're concealing the coin like in your fingers or behind your hand or up your sleeve somehow. If only you had some kind of barrier, a barrier made of steel or titanium or silk. So that when the coin went in the hand, you knew it wasn't going through the fingers, you knew it couldn't go up the sleeve. Then and only then, if the coin disappeared, would we believe it might be magic. And that, my friends, is one of the first tricks I ever learned. Isn't that a cool one? Yeah. Yeah, so I didn't date much in school, but by the time I got to college, if I could make a drink up here, I got invited to parties. Thank you. I think we found the level of the room. In the right place. So, there you go. My name is Joe Turner. As I said, we're going to have a little magical adventure together. I'd like to start by involving some people from the audience. Looking, I think, mainly for the gentleman on this routine. If you're wearing a ring on your finger, wedding ring, signet ring, class ring, something like that, if I could just borrow it for a moment, I assure you I'm fully insured. And you're going to get it back in at least the same condition as it was when I borrowed it. If we've got one here, you don't have to come up. What's your name? Oh, beautiful. Trey. Class ring and signet style class ring. That's very good. Trey, I'm going to put this on my finger just so I don't drop it or lose it. And does someone over here have a ring? Maybe someone, or one of the ladies is fine too. Very good. We've got a ring here. What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. Are you with the H or without the H? Megan. without the H. I just asked because I don't know. Boy, that's very nice. I'm going to see if I can find one that doesn't have something quite so dear. Is that mother of pearl on there? I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to chip anything. We've got one here. What's your name, sir?
Dave.
Dave. Thank you very much.
Without the H.
Oh, also same as me. That's amazing. So I've got Trey and Dave. Do we have maybe another ring back here? Anyone? Anyone? Maybe? Someone? Well, I guess we'll try it. We'll try it with Megan then. Thank you very much. I will be extremely careful. We'll see what we can do. With these 3 rings, borrowed from the audience, different metals, I will attempt to cause them to work together to create a moment. And that's why we're here, isn't it? We're here to have shared moments. This particular moment, for most of us, it'll be a moment that's a magical metaphor for the importance of human connection. It's so nice. For a few of us, it will be the moment we realized we might be going home with new people. So let's just see if I can. Can you see that? Can you see those rings? Who was my first person? It was Trey. Do you see your ring physically linked onto the other rings? Say that louder so the others can hear. That is amazing. I like the way you think. And then my next person, Trey, you had the Signity ring, right? The Signity ring. My next person was Dave. Dave, you had the band.
Yeah.
You had the wedding band. I want you to see that it really is linked physically. So signet ring and the band, and then I'm going to flip it over so you can see yours physically linked as well. Band, signet, and mother of pearl. Very good. So how about a round of applause for my 3 amazing volunteers. And you'll be able to claim these at the host stand on the way out after I have this off. I'm just kidding. The jeweler is off tonight, so I will try to do this myself. Let's see. Why don't we start with Megan? And with the silver band, it was the thinnest. I'm going to let you take that. A round of applause for Miss Megan. She did great. And it's in at least the same condition as it was when we began. And that leaves us with the signet ring and the wedding band. And we're going to let these 2 guys watch carefully. Don't blink. 1, 2, 3. And it melts right through. I want you to see the 2 rings. Take the one you want. Well, then, he was very, Dave, never leaves your sight. I want you to take that, make sure it's in great condition, yes? All right, well, how about a big round of applause for everybody? 2 guys and Megan. So that is a little exploration of physical, visual magic. You know, the conjuring, the sleight of hand, bottles and rings and things that you see with cards. That's what we call conjuring. There's another branch of the illusion arts that is more psychological. And I'd like to explore some mentalism now. So since I kind of picked mainly on the guys with my first experiment, I'd like to ask the ladies in the room to conjure up a memory in your mind. I'm going to give you some categories to work with so you don't have to start from scratch. Maybe you can remember the first puppy love crush that you had, the first blossoming of emotion for some little boy or girl that you may have had a crush on as a child. Or, if that's too personal, or the person you're with might not understand if you mention that, then maybe you can think of a city somewhere in the world that you visited that made an impact on you. Or perhaps a city you would like to visit that you feel drawn to for some reason. Or if that doesn't work, maybe a gift, an important gift you received as a child or as an adult for your birthday or for a holiday or something like that. So please think of one of those things. Certainly one of those should fall into your mind. Can I ask you to take one? And your name again? Kim is going to do one. And let's ask, you're on the end. Would you also write one down? Just on the back of the card, there's a line, and you would like to do it, okay. So we've got 3 ladies that are going to write down. Feel free to print if you're afraid that I might be using like handwriting analysis or something to figure this out. Once you've written down your memory, please fold the card once with the memory on the inside, and then fold it again so that you're in quarters. And then put the cap back on the pen. Let's come back over to Kim. If you will drop the card in my side pocket, and I'll take the pen. Thank you. And then we've got, what's your name? I don't want to see. Fold the card in quarters. Very good. Yep. Fold it once and then again. Yep, so once one way, once the other way. And then just, if you'll drop the card in my pocket, and I'll take the pen. And what's your name? Pam. So I've got Kim and Pam. Barbara, put that right in the pocket, side pocket, and I'll take the pen. Thank you very much. And there is a gentleman right here on the front row, on the aisle. You don't have to do anything complicated. What's your name?
George.
George, I'm Joe. If you will, please hold up one finger high in the air. Good choice. Thank you for that. You just put it right in the pocket, right in my side pocket, all the way to the bottom, and stir. And the reason I ask you to do this is because now you can stop and you can just take your hand out. But now they're in a different configuration than they were when we started. And the reason I ask you to do that is some people say, well, he was watching when they put their cards in, and he could tell which one was going to the front, which one was going to the back. There's 1, 2, oh, someone went to the ticket pocket. Ladies don't know this, but gentlemen have a ticket pocket in your side. So there's 1, 2, 3, start around. I'm gonna take this one and open it up, and here's the thing. I'm gonna try to use my ability to read you and determine which of these belongs to whom by asking you a question. I'm going to ask each of you the same question. I'm going to read this out loud and ask each of you if this is your memory. You will all say no. So when I ask you this, you'll say no. That means 2 of you will be telling the truth, and 1 of you will be lying, right? So I'm going to try to zero in on who the liar is. So no matter how I ask it, you're going to say no until I let you off the hook. Understood? Do you understand the rules? Do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Do you understand the rules?
No.
No.
Ah, there we go. Very good. So here is the first memory. Did you choose Thumbelina? Did you choose Thumbelina?
No.
And Barbara, did you choose Thumbelina?
No.
This is harder than I thought it would be, actually. Thumbelina, it could be a toy, or it could be, I think isn't that a doll? Thumbelina, is that a doll? Let me ask you again. Kim, did you choose Thumbelina? And Pam, did you choose Thumbelina? And Barbara, did you choose Thumbelina?
No.
Barbara, did you choose Thumbelina?
No.
Barbara, are you sure you didn't choose Thumbelina? Actually, you know how I can tell you're telling the truth? Because Pam is the liar. Pam chose Thumbelina. I'm going to give that to you. Give her a big round of applause. She did great. You can be honest now. That was your memory, Thumbelina. I'm going to take the next one out. I'm not even going to look at it. If you'll take the next one, just open it up. Don't say anything yet, okay? But here's the thing. The mathematically inclined among you realize that my odds have just gotten better, right? But I still have to get it right, because it is show business, right? We have to do this. So what's going to happen is my friend Shane is going to read it. I will never see the card, people go, well, maybe he knows from the way they wrote it, or there's some kind of marking or something like that. So he's just going to read it. He's going to tell me what it says. I'm going to ask Kim and Barbara if this was their memory. And then they are going to both say no. And then I will see if I can figure out whose it is. So if you'll open it up and just tell me what it says. Dog, like the bounty hunter. I'll try. Okay. Kim, did you choose dog? Barbara, did you choose dog?
No.
Kim, dog? Barbara, dog?
No.
I'll be honest with you. This one is more challenging, but I did sense that Barbara might be trying a little too hard to sound nonchalant. So I'm going to say, the rules are changed now. Barbara, telling the truth, did you choose dog?
No.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll give it to you. This was yours. This was, Rocky the dog.
Oh.
Dog
Yes.
Rocky. Okay, very
Oh,
good.
dang.
That is you. That's dog. Okay. Well, that leaves me with Kim. So if I could ask Kim to join me on stage, come on up. Oh, very good. So Kim, obviously, I know the last one is yours. So we're going to change gears. If you'll reach inside that pocket and take your card back out, hold it in your clenched right fist. Hold it above your head. Think about what you wrote. It could be a person. It could be a city or a place. It could be Thumbelina. It could be Dog the Bounty Hunter. I don't know what it could be. I'd like you to think of what you wrote. Just visualize it in your mind. And since I know it's yours, I'm just going to try to get a sense of exactly what it is that you're thinking of. And the first thing I can tell is you have not chosen an object like a doll or a pet. This is, in fact, a location. Is this a place that you have visited?
Yes.
Now we're in a different section. Visualize the place. It is not a domestic location. It is somewhere in a different, I want to say, you have visited this place. In my mind, I'm seeing a cathedral, and I'm also seeing, for some reason, a really long library, a room, a beautiful room. That's what in a loud voice, Kim, what were you thinking of? The city of Dublin. I don't really believe in mind reading, but I did nail it tonight. So any place in the world, please take that and you go watch your step as you go back to your seats. Oh, some people are worried now. They're thinking, does he know what I'm thinking? Yes. But I'm married, so relax. All right, so we've done some sleight of hand, we've done some mind reading. There is one last bit of magic that I'd like to share with all of you tonight. It's the third and final branch of the illusion arts. And in order to do this, I need a couple who might be willing to help me. There's two people sitting against the wall over here. Is it possible that the two of you would be willing to help me? Please give them a round of applause as they come up to the stage. I've chosen you two tonight because you're younger than I. You're young and fit. And if you'll step over here, miss, what's your name? Trinity. And your name, sir? Zach. Are you a CH or a CK? CH. Zach and Trinity and Joe. And so I'm depending on your youthfulness and strength to help me with the final illusion of our show, an adventure in escapology, the art of escape. This is the kind of magic, my friends, where people are bound or confined in some way. They try to free themselves before something else happens. Won't that be fun? Just relax, it's going to be me, Trinity. But in order to do this, I need some freedom of motion. So with your permission, might I remove my jacket? So, I grew up in Mississippi. Grandma said we should ask before we do. So as I remove my jacket, I would just ask the ladies, please do not rush the stage again. So just never fails. Somehow does that. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you, Zach, in a moment. You'll put your right hand under that shoulder, and Trinity, you'll put your left hand under that shoulder. And you'll make sort of a curve. That's where we're headed. Not right now, but that's what we're going for. In order to do an escape, I have to have something from which to escape. So I've come prepared with an OSHA compliant house of cards emergency magic escape kit, in which I have a piece of rope. If you'll hold one end, and I'll take the other to Trinity. Please pull on it. It's your standard cotton poly rope. Pull on it, make sure it's solid, nothing hiding. Zach, in the event I cannot free myself, I've come prepared with a pair of scissors, and so that you can cut me loose should the need arise. This is the part of the show where if you're very sensitive to bright light or highly reflective surfaces, now would be a good time to put on your protective eyewear, because I'm going to roll these sleeves up, and what's underneath is frightening. Because, I mean, look at that. You can't spray that on. You actually have to grow that. It's true. I've got 54 years of... So there you go. Nothing up my sleeves except two very pale forearms. If you'll let me have the ends, we'll make a knot. You'll hold the ends again. I'll put my wrist in there. I want you to pull it as tight as you can onto my wrist. I'm not kidding. Use both hands, please. I'll stop you if you're going to hurt me for a minute. Please use both hands. Cinch it down. Go. Oh, I'm feeling it. Keep the pressure on there, right there. In the back, sir, I don't know if you can see, but up front you can see my skin is being kind of wrenched into that knot. Pretty good right there. That's good. And the hand is starting to change color. You see that? It's part of the show. It's okay. And if I flex, you can feel the tension of the ligaments on the pressure of the rope. That's good. Cinch it just a little bit more. Do you feel that? Like another 1/8 of an inch right there. If you let go, just drop the ends completely. You can see that it maintains the pressure, because it's that cotton in the rope, and I'm perspiring a little bit, so it maintains the pressure. You said, Trinity, I'd like you to take the ends and tie, and you help her, tie the other wrist on there, make a knot there around the other wrist, and whoever pulls it real tight, the other one put their finger on it, pull it tight. No slack, yeah, a little tighter, there might be some. Very good. And now put your finger on that so that they can tie another knot, so that there's no possible way. Your finger won't even fit between the rope and my skin at this point. That is on there good. You can't put your finger between the rope and my skin on either wrist. No. Very good, very good. And you can check. I'm going to let you guys grab the jacket. I'm going to let the people in the audience check out your handiwork and make sure you've done what I asked. Sir, your name? Chris. Chris, please put another knot on there. I think they tied it tight enough. There could be enough loose ends to put another knot on top just for security. Fun, huh? That's good. You did that with authority. So you'll just put your hand up under the shoulder and step forward just a little bit. Step down stage. Very good. Just hold this up right about there. In a moment, I'm going to try to free myself from the impossible bonds into which I have been placed. My microphone came up, that's okay. Into which I've been placed by our friends. This I will attempt to do in 30 seconds or less, as measured by Zach's watch. Do you happen to be wearing a watch? Put your phone down, we don't need any of that stuff. Just hold your left hand in the air, and based on just your natural sense of rhythm, I'm going to go with that. I don't know why they're laughing. So keep it right about this level. Are you under the shoulder? Don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to try to free myself in 30 seconds. He's going to snap his fingers, and I'm going to count, and every 5 seconds he's going to say 5, and then 10, and so forth. And I'm going to have 30 seconds to free myself. Of course, being tied in front of my body instead of behind, it gets more complicated, because you have to go through the torso, through the spine, out the back, trays, just like at home, right? Yes. Very good. So here's what's going to happen. Hold that left hand up for me, Zach, and give me on your mark, get set, go. You can snap your fingers if you want to. That's okay. I'm not judging you. These people are. All right. So just give me on your mark and set go, and you count it in your head every 5 seconds. Oh wait, you gotta give me on your mark and set go. So oh, that was your own. Okay, that's good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's actually doing really well. Give them both a round of applause. They've done a fantastic job. And of course, well, hi there. Zach, it looks like you better grab that emergency kit. Of course, if you'll grab those scissors, I'm not sure what good the scissors are going to be, Trinity, against the cold, hard steel that we find ourselves in. But fortunately, attached to the scissors is a ribbon, and attached to the ribbon is a key, which is a real handy thing to have at a time like this. You know why? Because I'm Presbyterian. This is 5 shades past my record. Give them both a big round of applause. They were a step going down. You were fantastic. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for our show tonight. It's been my joy to take you through the entire landscape of the magical arts, from sleight of hand conjuring to mentalism to even having fun together with an escape. I hope you've enjoyed your visit to the House of Cards. If so, my name is Joe M. Turner. Please follow us all on your favorite social media, Instas and Facebooks and all of the things. I'm on all of them. I'm still on MySpace. It's required. It's required. But if you enjoyed it, please write a review. If you didn't, then I'll just leave you with a little advice from my dad. Nobody likes a whiner. All right. Well, that's it for me. Go out and enjoy some close-up magic. Thanks for coming to the House of Cards, everyone. Good night.